Hello, English 9 students. If you are watching this video, you were either absent or you're on quarantine. So I wanted to explain the assignment to you guys. So like we did at the end of Animal Farm, instead of having you complete a ton of questions, we're going to divide and conquer the questions as a class. So you can see here, the learning target says I can read part 1 of the Odyssey and answer questions about characters and plot events. So you'll still be able to meet the learning target, but instead of answering 30 questions on your own, you're going to be answering 1, 2, or maybe 3 assigned questions. So if you look at the Google Doc, this is a shared document amongst the entire class. And there are directions at the top ask you to do the following. As you read the Odyssey, please answer your assigned question in complete sentences using a different font color. Remember that this is a shared document, so please be respectful. So what you'll do is you'll look through the document, you'll be able to see other people's answers, and then you'll see a question that's assigned to you. So we'll either tag your name in the comments over here, like we might put your put your name over here. And then that's Jane's assigned question. Or what I did for another class was I just put the name here. And then that is your assigned question to answer for the document. And again, just change the font color. So you'll still have to go back to the text and read, and then you'll answer your assigned question, and you can look and see what other people, how they responded to questions as well. So where do I find the text, Ms. Kirchhoff? You go over here, you will be able to see this PDF with the text. So you can leave this as it is, or if you want to open it in Kami, it's kind of nice because you can use the dictionary feature. So when you take a look at the text, the Odyssey is broken into 3 parts, part 1, part 2, and part 3. So this is part 1. And instead of calling them chapters, they're called books. So if you look here, you can see some of the text is in italics, and then some of it is written as a poem. So if you remember from a couple weeks ago, the Odyssey, we are reading what's called an abridged version because the unabridged version is over 11,000 lines. So abridged just means that it's shortened and some of it is summarized. So if the text is in italics like this, that means that the text is summarized. If the text is written as poetry with line numbers, you can see the numbers on the side, this is the real deal. This has been translated from Greek into English. This is the word for word version. There are little notes on the side, so if you see a little like circle or a number next to a word, you can look over here in the margin. But all of this is a summary. This is a summary, and then this is the actual text. So this is all book 1, and then you can see we get to book 2. Just a little bit of an introduction to the text. Each book is labeled. Part 1 focuses on Telemachus. And if you remember from a few weeks ago, this story starts in medias res, which means that the story starts in the middle of things. It actually is starting almost at the end of Odysseus's journey. So he's about to go home. So this is like the very last year of his journey. He's almost home, and we're focused on Telemachus, his son, at home in Ithaca and all that he's had to deal with while Odysseus has been gone. While Odysseus has been gone at war and now on this long journey home. So part 1 focuses on Telemachus and how he's handling things at home. Part 2 focuses on Odysseus's journey home and his adventures. So that's where we have that flashback in time at the beginning. And part 3 picks back up in real time and we move forward. This is when Odysseus arrives home after his journey, and he is trying to reclaim his kingdom since he's been gone for 20 years. So that's just a little bit about the text. If you have any questions about the assignment or about the text or the story itself, please reach out and ask questions. Good luck, guys.